Today I'm back with another video, but this is not the subject of motivation, or it's not the subject of leaving a relationship and saying goodbye or anything like that. This is a very touchy subject for some, and at some point, one of us, or you out there even, or you might be going through it right now, either thinking about suicide or know someone that has basically committed suicide. So all of that coming up right now. Today I'm going to start off with a quote from Robin Williams, and that quote went something like this: "Death is not the enemy, gentlemen. If there is a disease that we're going to fight, let's fight the disease of indifference." Robin Williams, the great comic, was also one of the people that took his own life due to a silent killer. I mean, at least that's what I call it. Depression. Depression, anxiety, and things of that nature are a silent killer. Someone may be the biggest clown and they may make you laugh, but you don't know what lurks behind the smile, the darkness that lurks behind the smile, the anxiousness, the indifference, the mixed emotions, feeling one way one minute and then the next minute, they're down, they're out. You never know what someone else is going through. And it is a subject that I know a very, very great deal about, because recently, as maybe a few months ago, I had gone through that myself. I had gone through a period where I didn't know. I didn't know if I was going to actually make it. But you know what you have to do in a situation like that, and not a lot of people can do it, but that's when you have to have a conversation with yourself, and that other part of yourself slaps you and says, get the hell up, you got knocked down, but here's where you get up and you show who you are. You show that you have lots of strength. You show that you can make it through anything that life throws at you. And it's just like a quote that Sylvester Stallone, who plays Rocky Balboa, had said to his on-screen son. He said, "It's not how hard you hit, it's how hard you get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward, and that's how winning is done." So for those of you that are going through a rough period in your life right now, and you're contemplating taking your own life, think about it. Because I had a buddy just recently, I found out that he was dealing with some things and he couldn't quite deal with it, and he decided that this world didn't need him anymore, and he ended his life. This was a shock to me, but it didn't really surprise me in a sense, because he was battling a lot of stuff. He was battling depression and just all these demons that on the exterior we didn't really see it. You could see some kind of, something kind of pointing to it, but you couldn't really, see it, because in his own right, he was pretty funny, and, he carried himself with a positive attitude, and whatnot. And that's what we all do, because although You could be the biggest clown and promote positivity and things like that on the outside. But on the inside, when you get back to your fortress of solitude, let's just say that, when you get home and no one's around and the lights go out and it's just you and you, what are you thinking? What's going on in your life that you feel like you can't deal with anymore? That's when you need to start to talk to people and kind of filter that stuff out, because if you don't, you lock it up inside, you keep it to yourself, and then what ends up happening is you have these thoughts of the world not needing your uniqueness anymore. How I will end today's video, because I don't want to run this in the ground or anything like that, is that if you're going through this, you can make it. Heck, I didn't think I could make it, but I got a good person that I talk to that's constantly around, and she's awesome. And you can do it. Just talk to people. Talk to a good friend. Call them on the phone. Just let out whatever you need to let out. Because if you keep it bottled up inside, it's going to haunt you like a ghost haunts a house, and it makes it a heck of a lot worse. Get on the phone. Look up some counseling centers. I joined a men's group and whatnot, which I have to really, really get back to them. But I joined a men's group at a church, and it helped me out a lot to deal with this stuff. So if you're going through anything, please, please don't end your life. Don't think about it. Talk to people and get yourself in a group and talk to a doctor if you need to. This is Will Martell saying so long, and remember, every day above ground is a good day, and you can make it. You can make it through whatever you're going through right now. It's not that bad. Just remember, the one who stands against adversity are the ones that are strong, are the ones that have character, are the ones that have dignity. And remember something else. It is not the one that leaves here and whatnot that has to deal with the loss. It's the ones that are left behind that have to deal with it. So think about that. This is Will Martell again saying so long, and remember, every day above ground is a good day, and keep moving forward. You can do it.